Controlled Chaos here. In this video, I am going to go over the patch notes for the 4.22 patch for the Interceptor update. Now, I'm only highlighting the major things that I think are important in this. There will be a link in the description down below of all of the patch notes, but let's go ahead and get into it. The first one I want to talk about is a fix an issue that prevented the Minotaur from correctly targeting corrupted sentinels while under AI control. I see this as very important because the corrupted sentinels are already harder to fight, so being able to bring in your Minotaur to fight alongside you and fight correctly is very important and can be very helpful for players, especially players that have some eyesight or eye-hand coordination problems. Those AI sentinels can really, or those AI controlled Minotaurs can really help out. Then another one that I want to bring up is fixed an issue that prevented teleporter receivers from being installed inside Sentinel interceptors. This is a good one because that stops you from having to be far away from your ship and overflowing backpack and being able to put things into your starship and not being able to do so with an interceptor starship. So that being fixed is really good. The next one I want to do is a blocking bug. And this is one where it's fixed a rare issue that caused a blocker after restarting a mission. And so for those of you who are not on the understanding of the testing industry, you have three types of bugs. You have your Sev 3 bugs, which are just every known bug that just causes an issue within the game but isn't a real major issue. Then you have your Sev 2 bugs, which are your blockers. It stops the player from being able to do something, such as restart, doing a mission. So it blocks them from being able to do a mission. That's a Sev 2 bug, and this is what this is fixing. So that's really good. The next one I want to talk about is fixed an issue that could cause internal text ID to appear during a Sentinel interceptor mission or repair mission instead of the correct instructions. That's a good one. I never saw that myself, so some people were seeing it, and when you see that internal text, it's like someone who doesn't know how to read another language seeing that. They just don't know what it means. It means nothing to them. It's gibberish. But the dev team knows what that internal text means, because what that internal text is it's the coder putting that internal text ID in there to tell the code, when you run across this internal text in the code, you pull up this set of text in like a spreadsheet type of situation. And that makes things a lot easier when building things, so that the coder's not having to type out a whole entire paragraph of stuff when coding. And that's really nice. They just need to put in a small snippet of text ID that will pull up that paragraph or paragraphs of text, which is really nice. Then I want to talk about the fixing of an issue that caused a DPS readout on some starship weapons to be hidden from UI. There are some of us out there that like to min-max our ships. We want to get as high of a DPS as we possibly can, because that means more damage, because that's damage per second, of course. And having that hidden, you're unable to do that. So the min-maxers will really like this change. It may be a Sev 3 change, but it's still a really good change. Another one that I really like here is fixed an issue that caused the galaxy map to fail to display information about dissonant systems when playing on lower difficulty settings. I have seen this. When you're playing on relaxed and stuff like that, it's there where they just won't show up. They're just not there. So having this change is nice for when you want to play a more relaxed version of the game, but still get access to that continent. You'll be able to find it now. So this is a really good fix. This is a nice one that I will really enjoy and have to check out myself. After that, there's a fix to a rare issue that could cause over dense or dark fog in some corrupted sentinels. That's really nice. I don't like really dense fog to where you can't see a few inches in front of your face, even though it's realistic. It just doesn't fit with the game. This is a more of a relaxed sort of gameplay feel in my eyes. It is getting a bit harder in difficulty, which is nice, but I think they're going to creep that up slowly. I don't think they want to do a massive improvement. So we may see a more denser fog or darker fog added in later on to increase difficulty, but right now I don't see it needing to be there. Another couple things that they've done, they fixed an issue that could cause severe performance drop when joining another player's game directly from the front end if the other player is aboard the space anomaly. This is really good. You never want performance drops because those performance drops can really turn the player off that joins and they just don't want to join another player and do multiplayer. They'll stick to single player. And this game is really nice for multiplayer, especially when you do those expeditions or just hanging out and goofing out around with your friends. So them fixing that, really good. Now let's get into several Sev 1 fixes. These are fixes that are crashing the game, whether it crashes you to the desktop or the main screen of your console, or literally crashes the computer or the console to where you have to reboot, is really always good to fix. These Sev 1s are a must fix, especially for consoles, because when you're releasing a game, if you have a Sev 1 bug or Sev 2 bug in your game, you are immediately, they stop checking everything, they kick you out of the certification, they put you in the back of the line, and you're spending another $10,000. Luckily, when you do patches, you don't have to worry about that issue. But what I like is that the fact that Hello Games takes these things seriously. And that's really good. They still have that professionalism of, we don't want game crashing bugs. It looks negatively upon us. So the first one is fixed a crash related to memory allocation. That's really good that they were able to clean up the memory allocation, get that fixed. Another one is fixed a network related crash, and that's a good one because I know that there's been problems with people doing some networking and it crashing on them. So having that fixed fixes a multiplayer issue. Fixed a memory leak related to texture rendering. That's really good. Memory leaks can be a real pain to lock down. And I know this for a fact because I spent months and months at one job just looking for a specific memory leak that was causing the computers to slow down after a couple hours. So fixing memory leaks is a great thing to do. Next up that they fixed is they fixed an issue that caused a crash specific to older Xbox consoles. So older Xbox consoles will have an easier time of running the game. The next one is fixed a memory leak that could occur on all Xbox platforms, and that's really nice there. They've also done some VR adjustments and stuff like that. There's nothing in here for Nintendo Switch that they needed to fix, which is good, or regular PlayStation gameplay, just PlayStation VR 2 stuff. So if you enjoyed this and you're finding more bugs, check out this video right here on how to write a professional bug report. Hello Games knows how to read these bug reports because I worked for a company that did game testing for other Hello Games bugs, and this is how we wrote our bugs. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.